Welcome to Jongmyo. My name is Eun-Sujo and I'm your cultural heritage guide. Jongmyo is the ancestral shrine of the Joseon dynasty, and Joseon dynasty is the last dynasty of Korea. Joseon was founded by Lee Seong-gye and ended in 1910, annexed by Japan. The two basics of Confucianism nation is Jongmyo and Sajik. In Jongmyo, the royal family had an ancestral rights to the kings and queens who passed away. And in Sajik, they had a memorial ceremony for the god of heaven and the earth god. Jongmyo connotes the Joseon's history of 500 years. Jongmyo was the first structure of the Joseon dynasty. Do you know what it means? It was to arrange the Joseon's spiritual foundation. Let me introduce the Jongmyo, where it contains Joseon's mind vividly. Jongmyo is the place that holds an ancestral rites for the ancestors. I think we can compare this to the Parthenon. Parthenon is the place that the believer having the right to the god that they believe. But the Joseon dynasty had Confucianism thoughts, so they had rights to express their thanks to the ancestors. The retiring king reverently took this. What a pretty precious thing that retiring king would take care of. In Korea, people call a treasure shinjudanji, and this term came from a jar that preserving the spirit tablet whose Korean name is Shinju, and Shinju considered as a family treasure. And Jongmyo is the place housing the spirit tablets of kings and queens. And now we're standing here at the front of Jongmyo today. Let me introduce more about Jongmyo after we get into the place. There are structures such as this. Among them, I'll tell you about Hyangdaecheong and Jeongjeon. Ancestral rites were only held in Confucianism nation, so only Joseon, Japan, China, and Vietnam held it. But in China, this rite was abolished due to the Cultural Revolution, and Vietnam discontinued this rite due to the war. Lastly, Japan has a tradition called Shinsa. Thus, Korea is the only country that holds the ancestral rites for over 500 years. So Jongmyo has enough value to be registered in UNESCO World Heritage. Place is called Hyangdaecheong. In the past, it was the place to hold the incense for the rites. But in recent days, it displays the form of Shinshil in Jeongjeon. People in Joseon dynasty believe that people have hon and peg. And when people die, hon goes to the sky and peg goes to the ground with the body. Therefore, we burn incense to call hon and pour the alcoholic drinks to the ho to call peg. Next is Jeongjeon. It's the most important building in this area. Jeongjeon is divided into 19 bays, and there are a total of 49 spirit tablets inside of the building. The day having the ancestral rites is the happy day since we meet the ancestors again. Then, the music and dance can't be missed in such a day. And its name is Jongmyo Jereak. Jongmyo Jereak is composed with instrumental music, song, and dance. Jongmyo Jereak and Jongmyo Jere is registered to the UNESCO World Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity in 2001. I introduced about Jongmyo stem from the historical facts. We can appreciate the Joseon's flavor and beauty from the architecture. Through Jongmyo, death can be interpreted as the symbolic perspective that is a connection and lasting thing, not a separation and severance from the life. This is the end of my explanation. Thank you.